You have to know what you're doing a little bit. Just because I edit the videos doesn't mean I'm good at it. I'm trying. I'm not like Tyler. You know,
Hey, the only way to learn is to do, right?
that's what she said.
Yeah.
It's like your first time. When you have your first time with someone, you don't know what you're doing. You're nervous. You're just worried, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're done. Oh shit.
Yeah. You're like, I've done a lot of research.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of videos on this.
I've watched a lot of how-tos.
I mean, I've tried to help myself with this. I've learned. I've psyched myself up for this. I've psyched it up for it, and I'm yes, yes, and oh shit. Okay, we're done. We're done. But you know what, Dan? I think we should just start the podcast. Well, guys, welcome to another Dealing Seconds podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Danny.
Dan, today we got an awesome little episode. So it's been a full month already. Right now, as we're recording, it is January 31st, 2023. So the first month of 2023 has flown by. First off, that January always flies by for me. What about you?
Usually, this year's just been weird.
It's
You know,
always it's
yeah.
always weird.
So like, I started the year with COVID, so
I mean, can't start it off any worse than that.
I
There you
hope
go.
COVID.
There you go. But yeah, it's been a
And I'm
full
fucking sick again, but not with
Jesus.
COVID.
No, but Jesus Christ, can you even get a break?
Nope.
I hope this is not a trend. I hope we're not gonna have like every once a month something with you. I hope not.
I hope not either. And if we do, it just needs to stop on the end of March when baseball season hits, so I can go to games and not get people sick, or because
Nice.
I'm gonna go regardless because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, you should. 100%. No, but it's been a whole month, and you know what? I think it's a good time to be like, let's see what maybe some cards have come out, because sometimes a lot of us only think new decks come out when like a Kickstarter hits or like the big name guys put something out, but there have been a lot of cards that came out just in this month alone. We've tried to keep track of it. So Dan's been great. He's been trying to keep track, and myself and everybody
Trying, yeah.
in the but you guys all know. I mean, in this community, if you're not involved, there's so many decks that come out like crazy. But we're gonna try to highlight some of them. We've already spoken about some of them in our previous episode, so we're just gonna talk about them like quick mention. But we're just gonna, if you want to see what we thought about them, go back to our last
Yep.
video. There'll be a link in the description below to our last video if you want to see what we talked about, or just go into our playlist.
Now I
Uh,
don't. In tracking what comes out, I don't count mystery decks.
mhm.
I don't count. Kickstarters count when they fulfill, not when they fund.
Okay. So
Just
basically,
wanna. That's
so
how I'm
basically,
counting it.
so basically, if a Kickstarter was funded in January, just because it got funded, it hasn't been fulfilled, hasn't been printed,
Right.
so we don't know the cards yet.
Like here's a good example. Okay, this thing funded in May of
21.
21. It just came the other day.
Was it
Smokers.
2020 or 2021?
2021. It wasn't three.
Oh, that's
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
2021,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I count this as being released now. Did I put it on my list? No. Why? Well, if you
Yeah.
know.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, so once the deck fulfills, that's what I can, right when the fulfillment hits or starts, I consider that's when it's released.
I mean, I think that's the fairest way of
Oh,
doing
and
it.
pre-orders don't count.
No, because they haven't been fulfilled.
'Cause, yeah, exactly. So
Fontaines. Just putting, sorry. Sorry. Not
not
really.
sorry.
Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. No, but honestly, I think that's the fairest way of doing it, Dan. I think you were right in saying that we should do it that way because it just makes
Yeah.
more sense. Because yeah, it funded, but you don't, or pre-orders have been taken, but you don't have physical proof of it in hand yet. You know,
Exactly.
for example, we might have some that we'll mention on the list that were fulfilled, but maybe haven't been fulfilled to everybody yet. But since they've started getting fulfilled, we've counted it as fulfilled.
Yep.
It has been fulfilled. So you know what? Why don't we just dive right in right now? Why don't we
Yeah.
just dive right in?
So January 1st, first decks that come out are Dan and Dave's damn good cards 1 through 6.
You know what? I've seen these cards online. I really didn't pay them much attention because the first of the year I really didn't care much.
Yeah, like
And
most people.
we're just like it's end of the holidays. We're not really gonna buy anything. I mean, but it's Dan and Dave, so probably they've sold a ton already. It's the end of the month. But I mean, 1 through 6. So you have like what? Number one is Coffee Bean. Number two is Kalimba. Number
Yeah, good luck.
three, yeah, three is Red Lotus. Four is Beatnik.
Beatnik, yeah, that's named after you. 5 is Panther. 6 is Deland. 7 is Fontaine. 8 is Luke Wadey. 9 is Panther. 10 is Deland. 11 is Luke Wadey. 12 is Fontaine. 13 is Deland. 14 is Luke Wadey. 15 is Panther. 16 is Deland. 17 is Fontaine. 18 is Luke Wadey. 19 is Panther. 20 is Deland. 21 is Fontaine. 22 is Deland. 23 is Luke Wadey. 24 is Panther. 25 is Deland. 26 is Fontaine. 27 is Deland. 28 is Luke Wadey. 29 is Panther. 30 is Deland. 31 is Fontaine. 32 is Deland. 33 is Luke Wadey. 34 is Panther. 35 is Deland. 36 is Fontaine. 37 is Deland. 38 is Luke Wadey. 39 is Panther. 40 is Deland. 41 is Fontaine. 42 is Deland. 43 is and then Sawtooth, and then Orwell. So I think they are.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip right over and not let you react. I think these are kind of like their version of a everyday kind of carry use. They want you to use the cards.
Yeah.
Art of Play's pricing usually lands around 15 to start. These are 12.
So definitely more affordable.
So
Um,
technically, as far as Art of Play is concerned, these are everyday carry prices.
yeah, for Art of Play and Dan and Dave in
But
general,
I
these
believe,
are.
I believe when they launched, it launched in you could buy a half brick, and it was, I think there was a discount to get that. You get one of each, I think,
I'm not
but
so sure.
I didn't
Yeah,
get them. So
nor did I. I mean, I've seen pictures of them online. They look great. I mean, they're cardistry focused. You
yeah,
know, they definitely have that movement feel to them that I've seen. Um, but are they my?
I'll look forward to getting them in the December's mystery decks.
Oh, I mean, God knows how many print runs they've done of those. Because
Yeah, and I don't even think they even said did they say how
no,
many? Yeah, they didn't
no,
even announce a print run. Yeah.
no, not at all. I mean, but with Dan and Dave, we all know they printed with USPCC. It's usually their go-to.
Oh yeah.
It's usually USPCC is their go-to. They love that thin crushed
So I
stock.
mean, I think generally most people seem to like them,
Yeah,
and I mean like we said, I liked them, but at $12 beginning of the year, not really into it.
yeah,
And like I've said before, I don't buy Art of Play decks just because I just get the mystery decks, and I'll probably just get those then.
yeah. I never get mystery decks from whatchamacallit, from Art of Play in general. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I always get lucked out of mystery decks in general. So I just like, I'd rather not. I just and Art of Play for me, in all honesty, I mean I started buying Art of Play when I first got into the community. I bought a couple of their decks, but now I'm just like, with them. Really don't care
Yeah.
about Art of Play.
Yeah.
They're not my style.
I can say that they're a pillar, but it doesn't mean I have to lean on it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There were so many decks that came out. There's something for everybody. You know what? Another one to talk about right now, a good one is actually a couple days after the damn good cards were set out. Um, Penguin Magic, they released another deck,
What?
and
Another deck?
I know, no, it's like with Penguin, you know, you're getting almost like a deck a month with them.
Yeah.
They're always sending out something new.
Do
Uh,
not kid with me. See what I did there? Do
dude,
not kid. Do not spells donut
oh,
or kind of not. Yeah. Anyway,
well, it was their shop playing card. It's called Deland's Donut Shop playing card.
yeah.
Um, there was a deck last year that was on Kickstarter that most people know about. It was from Wounded Corner and OPC or Cam.
Cam. Yeah.
It was Cam and Steve from Wounded Corner. They collabed and worked on a deck called. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the name?
Yeah. What is it?
I have no idea. I totally
Oh,
forgot.
Papa Leon's Donut
Papa
Shop.
Leon's Donut Shop. There you go. Papa Leon's
I,
Donut Shop.
I do like the name though.
It's beautiful name. Um, Now here's the thing: was I a fan of that deck? No. Did I back that deck? No. Um, do I? Did I want? Now looking at hindsight, did I want to pick up a couple decks? No. Um, it wasn't speaking to me as far as like a real donut shop deck, and honestly, even the core cards didn't look cohesive with a donut shop feel.
I
You you
I
know,
don't.
it was
I'm not a
very.
fan. I'm not a fan of those style courts. Really.
It
That's
was
all
yeah.
for me.
It wasn't like for me. It wasn't the cohesiveness and the way it was put
Yeah.
together. But from Penguin, I actually like it. It's simple. It's easy. You know, it's straight to the point. They're not giving you any frills.
Yeah.
You know, with Penguin, usually they are pretty decent pricing. I mean, these were how much? Like what, $15?
Yeah. 15. And keep in
15?
mind their shipping is free.
Yeah, shipping is free. So, you know, Dan and I were talking before this, like if you buy anything from Penguin, if you're buying display cases or anything like that, you throw it in the deck, it's free shipping. So
Yep.
you're
That's
getting it.
usually what that's usually what I do.
Yeah.
But I Luna Corner and Cam's, it was basically an OPC casino style donut deck, and not too into the casino style decks anymore. Kind of been overdone by OPC in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's overdone by I mean, it's granted there's simplicity and it's, you know,
yeah,
sometimes the simplicity works, but
yes,
when it's overdone, it's overdone.
yeah, so it didn't speak to me, but then this one showed up, and I like the way that they executed it. I'm sure you'll throw a photo somewhere
Yeah,
around here of, I mean, why don't you throw both up so people can see the difference?
that's a good idea. Maybe I will.
Yeah,
So
haha. I just
future,
gave you more editing
you
work.
did. Future Chris, put up both.
Go
Um,
Papa Leon and Deland.
I'm actually gonna put them right over your hands, right there.
Okay,
I actually will put them right over your hands.
we'll see.
I actually can.
Okay,
I think I can. I hope I can. No, I
that's
can't.
now you're backtracking it.
Wait, can I? Maybe I have to. I'll figure it out. If not, I'll put them. They're gonna be here somewhere.
Okay,
They will be here. Sorry, I'm just looking. My dog's been acting up a little bit. He's been a little needy. I don't know where he went to, but he's here somewhere. Whatever.
he's been nady.
Yeah, he's been very needy. Oh no, he's drinking water. We're good. We're good. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. My
Dog's fine. He's drinking water.
Dog's fine. He's drinking water. He's been sick, so yeah, he's good. No, but yeah. So I think Penguin Magic, in my opinion, did a better job in like giving you that donut shop feel. As far as even with their brick box, their half brick box, and the tuck looked a little better. I think with Steve's, it was more like the tuck box looked like a square donut, and
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the brick in the box, it looked like wanted to be like a donut box, like you get from like a Krispy Kreme or something. And I'm like, you know, whatever. But to each their own. Again,
Yep.
again, there's just because we don't like something doesn't mean you don't like it. Let us know in
Yeah,
the comments down below.
if you like something we don't like, fuck you. I'm just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
just kidding. Good opinions. Good opinions. Well, Dan, before we keep going on our
Yes.
next one, we got to do a deck check.
Oh, we do we?
We do. We're talking
Okay.
about all these cards. We always use cards. I'm going to ask you first this time. What are you using?
I am using
As he
something
pu-
that I got in the mail today. I'm using the prototype for my Concord Edition concession playing cards. That's going to be available on the senior year Kickstarter sometime later this year.
Oh, that's a little sneak peek, guys. A little sneak
Can
peek.
can we see where this colorway kind of came from?
Yeah, where it's inspired by. If people don't know, Danny's favorite colors are green and yellow, typically green, and his favorite
Gold, green and gold.
Sorry, excuse me, gold.
See, look at those beautiful trophies.
So if you're listening to this on Spotify right now, Danny's actually holding a picture of him with a famous A's player in front of 4 World Series trophies. This was Dan when he was younger and actually skinnier and had no white hair in the beard.
Yep, no glasses, and my Kelly Clarkson shirt at an Oakland A's fan fest.
So, but
That's Ray Fosse. He died last year. Rest in peace.
but yeah. So being that Dan is a huge A's fan, it's just natural for him. And it's your senior year. It's the last deck of the school editions.
Yep,
So why not?
exactly. And what are you using?
Well,
I think wait. Something Emily related. No? Okay, I was wrong.
no, you're right. I
Okay.
I just pulled out
Ah,
I pulled out the chapter 1 playing cards.
chapter 1 playing cards.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, I got these because Emily posted on her Instagram, "Hey, if you want free decks, she was just doing a giveaway. If you want free decks, let me know." And she would pick random people, and she picked me to be like, "Hey, send me your address. I'll send you free decks, 3 random decks." So
Nice.
I got these in the mail. Never had these before, so I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting
I-
deck. Simple.
I have them too.
Yeah, simple deck, super easy. I mean, handled
I'm
really
a
well."
I'm a fan of her evolution decks, mainly the night one. The broken borders on these are fantastic. Until her light beacon one comes out, then that'll be my favorite.
Yeah, that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now, getting back to the decks at hand that we were talking about. There was an now you really
There was a what?
now you're really looking like who I was about to say. If you know this word Gandalf, you look like Gandalf there, but all
Hey, I'm gonna get it cut on Thursday, so yeah.
just do it yourself. Just grab the beard. Manscaped. This is
Hey,
hashtag not
support
sponsored.
local businesses.
See, I'm sorry. This shit grows way too fast. For me to do that, I would have to do that once a week and I'm losing money. Ain't
Oh
happening.
yeah, no, I wait till it's like completely out of control, then I go do it.
No. For me, out of control is like if I don't. I just did this yesterday and it's already like scruffy. I just cleared it up. But if I had to do that, hashtag not sponsored. Um, I'm actually debating getting the Manscaped new beard guard. They have the beard trimmers now, a whole new
Dude, I've been
system.
waiting for them to do that. I'm like, because I do used to do it myself, and like, you know what? Once it all goes silver, then I'm probably never cut it again.
Just gonna let it grow.
Dude, I mean, fucking gray hair and silver is fucking dope. I don't care what people think. I don't care about the stigma about it. Look,
Salt
you
and
know what I
pepper.
mean?
Salt and pepper,
Yeah,
bro. Salt and
yeah.
pepper. It's distinguished. You see, I have it too. I have a little bit. Have a little
Salt and
bit.
pepper.
Salt and
Push
pepper.
it, push it, push it. Right? Is that how that shit goes?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. Salt
I
and
d-
pepper.
Yeah.
Peppa Pig. Okay.
You can tell we're parents. Holy shit. You can tell we are parents because we both know that. No.
Daddy,
Oh God. Oh God.
George, what are you doing?
Sorry to all our English fans that are listening or English friends that are listening. I don't even try to do an English accent because I suck at it. I suck at accents 100%, so I don't even try.
Do I have to go to school today? I'll go outside and play in the mud. Ah,
Okay, let's get back to this one. So
yes.
the next deck that we got to talk about is an interesting deck from Theory 11. But first off, guys, we're not going to talk about all the decks that came out this month because there's so
We'll
many.
be here all day.
Yeah, seriously. But the next deck I think is a really interesting one. It's the Lord of the Rings special gold foil special edition deck.
Precious. That's all I know about Lord of the Rings is
I-
precious.
I've never seen the movies.
Never seen them.
Me neither.
Never seen them. Never read them.
We're gonna get ripped in the comments below.
I prefer Game of Thrones. I
Same.
prefer incest in my fantasy. Not my fantasies, but like fantasy TV shows.
That says a lot about you, Dan.
Yeah, that and yeah. Anyway,
We're just
So
gonna
this
go over
gold-
that. We're just gonna go over that, huh? We're just gonna
gold-
just gonna go right over that.
so the gold foil deck
Yeah.
that came out was a part of this is weird, a 3-deck set
Yes.
box, but you get 2 gold, 2 green.
It made
That's
no
weird.
sense.
Yeah,
And you had to spend $100 for the box and everything.
$99.95.
Let's be honest, 100.
I just thought it was weird that it's one, it was three decks inside the box. The box looks great. But that's the only way you get the gold deck is you spend $100.
Makes no sense. Makes
Yeah.
no sense whatsoever. Honestly, first off, I don't know. I don't own that deck, so I can't say firsthand how it looks in person. But I do have the Lord of the Rings deck, Fellowship of the Ring from Jackson Robinson that he did as a
Oh, the
Kickstarter.
Jackson Robinson.
Yeah, that one I have. I like the artwork on that. Don't get me wrong. Problem is with Theory 11, I have two mindsets with Theory 11. One, I like the fact that they make them. Most of their decks are affordable and they're customized, and they have, of course, amazing tucks, which is what sells them.
Yep.
Their tucks are what sells it. But two, I think all their decks nowadays, especially these licensed decks, all the artwork is the same.
The same.
It looks same in and out. One of the best ones. The Artisans was one of the best, in my opinion. Artists and Monarchs, I think, were the best. But all their customized decks are all the same. Same. It looks like the same artist works on it. It feels exactly the same. You know, it's just. And don't get me wrong, I actually love their Harry Potter decks. That's one of my favorite. That series was one of my
Oh,
favorites.
you like the Harry Potter decks, do ya?
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
Never seen those either.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. That was my
I have
worst.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I can tell. No, I'm kidding. But I did like, even though it looked the same, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, those spoke to me more. And even though I'm a huge Avengers fan, like I'm one of the biggest Marvel fans, you probably as well. Like, give me, instead of doing all these fucking things, give me all the Infinity Stone colors already.
Yeah, what the hell
Give me
happened
all
to that?
those. Give me all those fucking colors. I don't care. I will pay the $100 for a freaking 6-deck set for the Infinity
You know
Stones.
that's coming eventually,
Oh,
right?
100%. But why not already do it? Because they're already done with Infinity War, Endgame and Infinity Wars. It's all done. So just
That's kind of
give
weird that
us.
they kind of stopped, isn't it?
They're going to the multiverses now.
Yeah, but like, come on, I wanna display all six on my shelf because
I
those
know,
nutcases
I know.
dope.
I'm like, they look great, but just give us those. I don't
Yeah,
mind. I don't mind spending money on those. But when you have the artwork look the same, from like, of course, it's now you have Lord of the Rings artwork looks the same. Freaking, what was it? Avengers, Harry
Star
Potter,
Wars,
Star Wars. They all look the same.
Avengers,
Yes,
Spider-Man,
yes.
Black Panther.
It's all the same. Everything back to back to back. It's just, the last time they did something really good was, what was it? The Grateful Dead. The
Grateful
Grateful.
Dead was their first like bright colored deck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I thought that was a great deck. I bought a few extra decks of that because I thought, one,
and
the
then
artwork was different. Two,
yep,
was extremely colorful. It was like, okay, if you're going down this road now,
yeah,
go
because then
with
they
it.
followed that up with the Beatles, kind of that same that colorfulness.
Yeah, even though
The
even though it
the
was monochrome, it was a monochrome color, but they went colorfulness.
yeah,
But I'm like, give me more of that, Grateful Dead style where there's more color, more play, because you've shown that you can do that. So why not keep doing that? That's what I've been
we
asking for.
yeah, I really like the Beatles set.
Yeah. I mean, and with Theory 11, we don't know how many print run is for them. We couldn't,
Well, they can always just reprint more when they run out.
whenever they want. They don't care.
Yeah.
They have the money. I mean, I think they print with USPCC,
hmm
or it's just their go-to, and they have like their own proprietary stock with USPCC. So it's like,
Look, they're affordable.
they're
They
affordable.
look
They're great.
pretty
Yeah,
on display.
and honestly, it's if
Give me
you're
the rest of the Infinity Stones.
yeah,
God damn it.
and if you're just getting into cards and you really want to get a really nice deck, go with Theory 11. They're
Yep.
cheap. Target has them.
Walgreens.
Walgreens has them usually for $10. Grab yourself a deck and you won't be sad. You won't be sorry about that because they're
Nope.
all they're
You
all
will
great.
not. Yeah.
They're all great. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, we spoke about, link in the description below for this. Our last episode was for Fontaine's and the first bicycle deck drops. Our
Yeah.
thoughts about that. We already spoke about those. Um, but then we spoke about someone a second ago, and they released a new deck. OPC released the Sweet Peas deck. OPC, Organic Playing Cards, for those of you that don't know. It's their next Sweet Peas deck. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Going on to
Yep.
the next thing. Of course, Theory 11 again. Black Panther came out.
Today at the
Yeah,
time of this recording.
at the time
I
of
mean,
this record.
that tuck case with the spider and
Beautiful.
that Spider-Man. Look, the tuck cases. I mean, we've already talked about it. Oh my
They
god.
they sell. The tuck cases are
Yeah.
beautiful. Like I want to get first. Before I get any of the other character decks, I want, like you said, give me all the Infinity Stones first.
hmm
Give me all those, then I will start collecting the character cards because I think I want that whole set first, and I hope they do a great job with the
Yeah,
box.
because we know what's coming.
Yeah, we
You know,
know
like I can't wait to see what their Fantastic Four tuck case looks like.
that'll be interesting.
See, when it comes to their Marvel stuff, like I only care about what the tuck looks like. I don't care
Yeah,
about the rest of it.
no, give me the tuck.
I think that's gonna look dope. If they are able to get the Deadpool license,
I'm all in on that one.
you know what I mean? Like
I would be.
but yes, I would like the Infinity Stone set first, please.
Yeah, just
And if
give
you
us
just
something.
want to release them all at once in a giant box set, let's just get it over with.
I mean, you're already charging what they did. The Beatles, the whole box set, and they actually did even the Harry Potter. They released all four at once.
But no box.
But no box, which, you know what? I wanted a box for it. Granted, it would have been great with a nice little Hogwarts box. Just saying. But I thought all four at once, great. You don't have to worry about waiting. They should have done that with the Infinity Stones, or at least
Yeah.
they do in groups. Do like three the first 3 months, and then wait 3 months and get the next
Yeah.
three, or
Because
something like
I
that.
mean, I have the Beatles box, and it's a beautiful box, and it would be a nice thing to have for people that want it.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I think if Theory 11 does that, I think they will kill it. I think it will be great. They
Yeah.
need to. And honestly, the Black Panther was what, like $13, so cheaper than their Lord of the Rings decks, and usually on par with almost all their other decks. Usually $13 is what they're going for. 12.95, which is
Yeah.
what I've been going for. And if you buy a certain amount, you get free shipping and things like that.
Just wait and get them from SoCal playing cards so they won't come dented.
Hashtag not sponsored. Um, yeah, we are not sponsored by Henry at all, even though we talk about him all the time. Because Henry is the freaking man, and we love him.
He's legit.
Yeah.
Too legit to quit. Hey.
Another deck that came out recently that was just fulfilled, we both talked about it, was the Botanica deck. from Curio playing cards. We'll talk about it really quickly. You know, Jamie, aka Curio playing cards, and Amir did an amazing job on this deck. It's his third deck following the Ink Beast series. He did a great job. You know, he had so many different things. Even the mini deck, the Sprout mini deck, is beautiful. If you want to see our pictures, go on our Instagram. Link will be in the description below. We posted pictures about these. We talked about them.
Mm-hmm.
We just love them. Another deck that has been getting shipped out. So here's where we're saying our fulfillment is we're considering it fulfilled because we talk about him all the time. Luke Wadey, his Arrow V3s finally came out. The people in England have gotten them already because he self-fulfilled them in England.
Because they're bloody close.
It's his bloody home. He's from the UK. So he decided that all the people in England, maybe not Manchester. Sorry if you're from Manchester. I apologize. My accent sucks. But, you know, people from the UK got them first. But now we're just waiting for the people in the US to get them because they're at Gamblers, but they're waiting to fulfill them. So we are waiting. But we consider these fulfilled, so a part of this month's,
Right.
you know, that they're new decks for the month. First off, I have his poster for the V3s, which is hanging right there, literally like 2 feet away from me. Love it. I love the poster. The Arrow V3 poster I think is beautiful. I think he did a great job on it. I just love I love the Arrow series in general, and just how he evolved the Arrow series from Arrow V1 to V3, and even what he did with the grid arrows.
It's like he's not staying on a path. He's not doing the straight and narrow. But gamblers, ship my decks. Damn it, I want them.
Seriously, we want them fucking already. Just, I mean, you might get your decks first and then get the email that they've just been shipped.
Yeah, that is very true.
It happens all the time. Happens all the time with gamblers.
Yes.
But you know, but at least they've been fulfilled, and now he's about to drop another Kickstarter in a couple days. So just take my wallet, take my money here. Why don't you, Luke? Seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those were just some of the decks that came out this month. If you guys know of any other decks that came out, let us know in the comments down below. We would love to know. We'd love to, you know, maybe keep track of this. You know, it'll be, Dan, I think maybe we should, if we keep track, it'll be cool to see like per month how many decks come out and see like what, if we notice a little trend, maybe that would be cool to see.
I would, yeah, that's kind of part of the reason we're trying to track as much as we can.
It would be cool.
It would be neat to see where this goes.
Yeah, when is everybody like fulfilling, or when is everybody like putting new shit out? It would be great to see, because it'll be interesting. Like if it'll also be like a little bit of like a litmus test. To be like, if anybody's trying to put out a new Kickstarter, when's a good time to put it out? When nobody else is putting out decks, or when nothing else is getting released, or nothing else is getting fulfilled. Like it'll be great. Like, because you don't want to go up against someone like a Fontaine who put out what, like 12 decks at once, or 16 decks at once. It's like, Jesus Christ, can you stop? Again, link in description below for our thoughts. Last episode, link will be in description below. But yeah, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But it'll be great to see what happens. And then there's so much more. I mean, we just started this year, and there'll be so many more months. And you never know. I mean, you're coming out with a deck very soon, or on Kickstarter very, very soon. Senior year edition. Oh, wait. Oh, he's showing the tuck case, folks. I mean,
I revealed it on Instagram.
I know. I was about, you know, you try to cut me off. I try to say that, but you just cut me off.
Didn't have to cut me off.
And there goes
just imagine gold foil on that guy.
That's gonna be amazing. That honestly is a beautiful thing. That's classy for a senior year. That's classy. And
James,
guys,
you fucking knocked it out of the park.
You did. James, aka Rotting Hands, aka one of our Dealing Seconds brothers, designed that deck for Danny. Killed it, knocked it out the park. I think freaking amazing. Link for his Instagram will be in the description below. And guys, seriously, let us know what you think of our assessment of like what came out this month. Let us know what you think came out that we probably haven't talked about. We can add it to our list. You know, keep it evolving, keep it growing. And you never know. Maybe at the end of the year, we might do something interesting. You never know.
Like go over every single deck that came out. We'll just do a live for 24 hours. And instead of watching Jackson Robinson design a deck, we'll just go and talk about every single deck that came out.
We should actually do a live one day. That would be fun on YouTube. Do a YouTube live one day. Guys, if you know how to do a YouTube live or you know anything about YouTube, let me know because technically, the guys can tell you I'm like the editor of this
Yeah,
thing.
I just show up and talk and leave.
Yeah, it's like wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and it wasn't even that fun. He didn't even buy me dinner. He didn't even buy me dinner. God damn it!
No,
I just
no,
gave it
we're in
up.
different times now.
Yeah, we are. But yeah, if you know how to do that, let me know. Please, I love all the information I can
Yeah.
get. Hit me up in my DMs. My Instagram link will be down in the bottom. Because we definitely want to do some Instagram lives. It would be great. Maybe do an Instagram live one day. Instagram live that we know. I'm talking about YouTube live. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell?
Yeah. YouTube live will be great to do. We definitely are going to have maybe some more guests on later on. Stay tuned because
Working on a really big one right now.
yeah, ooh, really big one, which would be really fun. If this person will come on the podcast, it will be amazing. And I've heard this person is easy to talk to and just chill. So,
Easy like Sunday morning.
you know, there's a couple people I would like to bring on, but we'll see. Hopefully this person says yes. We're not going to give any spoilers.
Say yes to the dress.
But yeah, but also we were on a podcast, so that will be coming out very soon with Tyler, aka Decology.
The Congress guy just dropped his first episode too.
I watched it. Congress guy, his link. You know what? I will link him in the description below as well. Everything will be in the description below.
Dude.
Kevin, if you're listening, your link will be down there. Trust me.
Kevin's the Congress guy.
Yeah, Kevin is awesome. He's the Congress guy. I watched it. I thought his first episode was great. Just a quick over.
It's in me queue.
Yeah, it's a great listen. Honestly, I think it's like 45 minutes long. It's a great quick listen. Easy, just talks about Congress decks and the history
Easy
of
like Sunday morning.
it. But yeah, I think the more the better. The more
Yeah, of
podcasts,
course.
the better. We all talk about cards. We all love this hobby, so why not have more, ideas and opinions? Because we all might not like everything. We're
Opinions
all
are like assholes. We all have one.
yes, but we all don't know how to use them.
That's another topic for another podcast, not this one.
But guys, on that note, let us know what you think, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh my
Okay.
God, they went all over.
I knew that was going to happen.